Myles Garrett returned to practice after missing some time with a hamstring injury. Does that bother you that, number one, that he's injured at all, but a hamstring injury is something that stays with you a long, long time? And if it was some different player, would he not have been off for as much time as Myles will be off? In other words, they're being more careful with him than it would be some average player.
Yes, I think so. I think that they're being very, very careful with their starters. They're being very careful with their players who have a little bit of an injury history or some soft tissue history in the past. And, they've got it down to a science. I mean, they really literally are so plugged in and dialed into the exercise science and the analytics of all this. And they know exactly what they want to do with each player. Jarvis Landry's on a schedule, Carl Joseph's on a schedule. So, this was part of just being extra careful with Myles.
All right, so with Myles, nothing to worry about at this point. But what bothers me is the hamstring muscle, because those, you think you have it down pat and you don't, because they get tweaked so easily.
Yes, that's true. And a lot of times, it's worse for the players like the cornerbacks that have to go sprinting downfield. And as we saw last year, Denzel Ward and Greedy Williams both missed the first 4 games of the season. That was pretty tough. So a lot of times the hamstrings, you have more to worry about when it's a guy that has to go on a full-out sprint and chase after a speedy receiver. But even in the case of Myles, it's a key injury for him because he needs his speed and explosiveness to get to the quarterback.